If you're tuning in right now, you're probably watching a replay, but make sure you leave your comment and your reaction, and your name will be entered twice for today's stream. All right, and hopefully next time you guys will be able to tune in and hang out with us. Woot woot! All right, there we go. The notifications are out. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. Yes, it's July 18, 2018. How is everybody doing today? Yeah, all right, so I'm trying to get this up here. Hello, Caitlin. Yes, hello. I just wanted to point out, I've seen a lot of people since, Caitlin just popped in reminding me. Caitlin's one of them. Hey, Mary Jane. People have been putting these things up. If you comment your name, I'll tell you like a memory of you or something. So I did. So I'm fair warning you. If I see that, I will put my name. And it's pretty cool seeing some of the things that I see from favorite memories making me my coffee at Timmy's, Caitlin. And then I had another one. She said that favorite memory of me is when I ran for mayor. It's pretty interesting. Hello, Sully. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Peta. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Hello, everybody. How is everybody today? Are we going to play this again? Okay. This app just does not want to work with me today. All right, so fine. I'll just scroll down, and I will find it for today. Where is our good news and history? There we go. There we go. Yes. So we are live here in the studio with none other than my co-host, Nacho the Cat. Yes, Nacho. He sends out little positive vibes to everybody. Hello, Timmy. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, we are filmed live in front of a live studio audience with none other than Master Chef and Gordo in the background. Okay, I got a whoop whoop. But I think Master Chef might be lost in his phone again. Master Chef. Yep, lost in the phone. Of course. Hello, Berna. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Yes, it's great to see everybody. Well, I guess to see everybody's names. It's great to see everybody's names popping in because I know you guys are tuning in, saying, and at least like looking at my mug, I'm like, oh, it's this guy. Hello, Yvette. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to leave your comment and your reaction, and your name will be entered twice for today's stream. So what is it? Today's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Hump Day. Woo woot. So it's the middle of the work week. Can't say the middle of the school week because kids are on summer holidays. It's great. Hello, Vicky. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Oh, and hello, Sarah. Yes. How are you? Yes, good evening, everybody. All right. So before I get to our positive news in history, we're going to start off with some shout-outs. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're going to get the old bucket over here. I'm going out for coffee with my bro. That's awesome. All right, right on. Well, say hi to your brother for me. All right. Hey, you forgot to text. Oh, I did too. I am so sorry, Vicky. I am so sorry. That's why I always have to write myself notes. So next time, Vicky, just go, hey, Mike, grab the pen. Okay, I got my paper. I got paper all over my desk. And I will make sure I write a note. You know what? I will write a note right now. Okay, so text Vicky after show. Okay, so see, I gotta write myself little notes here. I'm getting old. I am. Come on, I just turned 38. I'm so old. Memory's going on me now. It is. But yes, I did try to get try to find a way to get a hold of Garrett Mathis' parents. I haven't been able to get a hold of them yet, but I'm still trying to get a hold of them because, like I said, that little boy's one of his wishes was his ashes to be put into a tree so the tree can grow and it can actually be done. We do have the technology. Like I said, I do remember reading a positive story, but I don't remember how long ago it was. And I've watched YouTube clips and stuff, and it is something that can be done. So here, all right. So we're gonna do our. Oh, I threw somebody. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm throwing Kelly around. Here now. You're just saying that to make me feel young. Come on. All right, so we have Kelly Timbers. Who we got here? Oh, we got Jessica Gritson. All right. Oh, look, it's a double. Oh, they're stuck together? Really? Oh, they were too. All right, so we have a double shutout just because they were stuck together somehow. All right, stick this. Okay, it just doesn't work with me today. All right, there we go. We got MJ Go Forth, which is Mary Jane. Mary Jane, such a beautiful, pretty name. Such a pretty name. You know how many people I know that love the name Mary Jane? It's like worldwide. So many people love the name Mary Jane. All right, we have the wonderful Leah Dubrick. All right, what else we got here? We got, Christopher Brookhead. Oh, I got that right in the cup. Oh, I'm throwing somebody around. I'm throwing somebody around. Who else we got? So look. Triple for MJ. What else we got here? We got, undropped. Sorry, Rich. I didn't mean to drop you, buddy. Rich Nelson. All right, we got Peter Zilika. What else we got? Oh, we got a double. Look at this. We got another one for Peter Zilika. I'm doing pretty good. Always. We got Gordon Giles. And then we have Jazzy Wood Tilly. And then who's going to get the positive vibes? Ooh. All right. So here's a little challenge for Nacho over here. So we getting really cocky lately. But yes, look at this. These guys send some positive vibes across the oceans over to Australia, to one of our Australian MFMites. Yes, to Mez Robinson. There you go. Mez, not Miz. Mez, M-E-Z, Mez Robinson. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get on to our positive history for July 18th. Yes. All right. So on this day, 100 years ago, Nelson Mandela was born in South Africa. The revolutionary and historic political leader became his country's first black president, and focused on dismantling the legacy of apartheid by tackling racism and fostering reconciliation and forgiveness. That's pretty cool. So born into a royal family, he studied and practiced law before becoming involved in anti-colonial politics and joining the ANC, which is the African National Congress, in 1943. After being convicted of trying to violently, that's one of our little ambassadors trying to message me. Come on, buddy. So after being convicted of trying to violently overthrow the all-white government, which had established apartheid, a system of racial segregation that privileged whites, Mandela endured life in prison for 27 years. So following an international campaign that lobbied for his release, he was freed in 1990 and published his autobiography before opening ANC negotiations with President F.W. de Klerk to abolish apartheid. So that's pretty cool. So 4 years later, so in 1994, 4 years after he got out, he was elected president in the first multiracial elections, and he formed a government of national unity in an attempt to diffuse racial tension and establish the Truth and Reconciliation Commission to investigate past human rights abuses, chaired by the Catholic Nobel Peace Prize winner, Bishop Desmond Tutu. Yes, Tutu. Hi, buddy. How are you? It's great to see you popping in here. Yes. So Bishop Desmond Tutu. That's a pretty cool last name. Come on. I can't help it. All I can think of is this bishop dancing around wearing a tutu now. Sorry, bad mental image, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. All right. So he declined a second. Everybody's sending that to me today. All right. So he declined a second presidential term and instead became an elder statesman who focusing on combating poverty and HIV and AIDS through the charitable Nelson Mandela Foundation. And joined Jimmy Carter and Tutu as one of the elders. He once famously said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." And those are actually some really, really cool words to live by. It always seems impossible until it's done. Yeah. All right, so what else we got here? Oh, we got Angie in here. Psst, dude. Nacho. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, buddy. Hi, Alice. Hi. Yes, I know. You know what? You got the cutest kids ever. You did. And you totally have to agree with the picture you guys have been posting. Angie, she does. Scarlett looks just like you, and Alice looks just like Sean. Oh, yeah. Spin images for sure. So, yes. Hello, little ones. How are you? Hopefully your ghost friends have been pretty nice to you. All right. If not, you tell them to come hang out with me. Come talk to me. Okay. You tell them, hey, go see the original MFer. He has got a few choice words for you. All right. I'll deal with them. Not a problem. And like I always say, look, Look, I'll even pull the chair. There's a spot for you, Mr. Ghost. Come on. I got a lot of room behind me. You guys can come chill with me anytime. I don't mind. Oh, look. Angie says hi. He's just like focusing on positive vibes right now, of course. Welcome back, Vicky. And you know what, Vicky? I'm glad you popped back in. Okay, that clip that you just sent me, that is the fourth time I've gotten that clip today by people. And that clip has been going around for almost 2 years now. Only reason I remember is because I got it sent to me. Well, it's been about a year and a half since I've noticed it. So yeah, it could be around roughly 2 years. That when I first got that clip ever sent to me, which was about actually just a little over a year ago, it spurred me to do a couple of my own. So if you actually go through the video list on MFers Live, you guys will actually see some of those little promo clips that I did. Like I said, it spurred me to do a few of them. And you know what? I kind of wanted to do more of those, and I kind of set them off to the side. But you know what? Now that everybody's sending them to me again, I will definitely get back on to making some more, because I think those are really cool, really awesome, and they grab people's attention. And yeah, they're awesome. Thank you very much, though. I really appreciate it. I totally do. All right. Yes, back in. What's this? Scarlet is scared this week. Well, you know what? You tell Scarlet, okay? I'm watching out for her, okay? And tell Scarlet, okay, to let those ghosties know, okay? If they want to scare her, okay, if they can travel their butts all the way down here, okay, come deal with me, okay? Because if I come up there, okay, they're not going to be around much longer, okay? Because I'll bring up spiritual detectives with me, and we will sit there and just get rid of them all, okay? They got to learn. They do. They totally have to learn, okay? They got to work. They're already gone, okay? They may be stuck into where they are, but they have to work with the living. It's like Beetlejuice. It's like Beetlejuice. You guys remember that? Remember? The dead working with the living, right? And yes, so you tell her, all right? So little Scarlet, if you're watching, okay, you tell those meanie ghosts if they want to scare you, they can come deal with the original one, okay? I'll take care of them for you. Not a problem. All right, so let's see. Let's get back on. Oh, I love you too. That's awesome. All right, so Uruguay adopted its first constitution on this day back in 1830. So almost 200 years ago, because we are in 2018. So in another 12 years from now, it'll be 200 years. Yeah. So Canadian Parliament passed a law controlling the purchase and use of firearms back in 1977. You know what? I think light a white candle. I do. You know what? I think that was one of Canada's greatest things that they did was passing the law controlling the purchase and use of firearms. Maybe the states. Okay. Now I'm not dissing the states. Okay, I have MFers down in the states. Okay, but I think maybe the states need to take that into consideration. But hey, you know what? Look at some of the laws Canadians have. And they're such a great, beautiful country. I'm not only saying it because I'm Canadian, but I live here. I know what it's like. And maybe the states took some of our laws, okay, and implemented them down there. They wouldn't have a problem. Like, come on, we got free healthcare. That's great. It is. It's totally amazing. Why isn't the states have that yet? Come on. Why is the government down there not giving their people free healthcare? They should be. Totally. All right. Sorry. Let's get back into some more history here. So Canada began accepting 50,000 Vietnamese boat people into the country. 24,000 of the refugees were sponsored by the government, and the rest through some 7,000 private humanitarian groups. And you know what? That's not the one that we just did. No, this is these are the Vietnamese ones. This is back in 1979. This is the year before I was born. So do you see what I mean? Us Canadians, this is the way we are. We always have our doors open to welcome in people to our culture and to, learn from us, because can't help it. Us Canadians rock. Not just because I'm Canadians, because I know firsthand. Hello, Leah. Thanks for tuning in. It's always great to see you. Um, yes, and Leah, if you just tune in, I told them. I did. I told Scarlett to let those ghosts know if they want to scare her, okay, they can come down and deal with me, okay? If they want to scare my little MFers, either one of them, Scarlett or Alice, okay? I'll come up there, okay? And if I have to come up there, okay, those ghosties aren't going to be there anymore, okay? We'll have to get rid of them. Simple as that, okay? No scaring of my little MFers, okay? All right, so what else we got here? Oh, yeah. So not only was it Mandela's birthday today, just ask Mike. Of course, knew me for a long time. Thank you, always. Hey, Chris, how you doing? So also, like, Mandela was born today, but not just his birthday. Got my hair stuck. It's actually today's the 9th annual Mandela Day. Yes. It's a time for devoting to services commemorating Nelson Mandela's birth. All right, so back in 2009, they made it official. Mandela Day is July 18th. And yes, we are celebrating and commemorating his birth. And he would have been 100 years old today. It's pretty awesome. Yes. I think everybody wants to go hang out up there. It's pretty awesome. They do. I want to go up there and do like a weekend up there. Yeah, seriously. Like maybe get everybody camping outside and then just lock me in the house for like 24 hours. Seriously, I'll go live. Why not? Get cameras set up all over the place. I'll sit in the house for 24 hours. We can, go toe to toe with the ghost. Hey, maybe I'll bring some music. Maybe I can get the ghost to boogie, and we can make a music video. How's that? That'd be pretty awesome, right? All right, okay. So, and also on this day, back in 1976, the 14-year-old Romanian gymnast star Nadia Comaneci scored the first ever perfect 10 at the Olympics with her performance on the uneven parallel bars. She was the darling of the Montreal Olympics, earning 7 perfect scores, 3 gold medals, a silver and a bronze, and 4 gold and silver medals in the 1980 Olympics as well. So 4 years later, she went back and got 4 gold and silver medals. Wow, she's rocking them up, right? Nadia is doing well for herself, using her talent in the field of gymnastics, and is now married and living in Norman, Oklahoma. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and we have a happy birthday. We do. So a happy 68th birthday to English billionaire Sir Richard Branson. Yes, founder of Virgin Records and Virgin Airlines. Was born on this day back in 1950. So that's pretty cool. Really? Sure, why not? Maybe I can get them to laugh with me. Come on, that'd be awesome. Come on, it would be okay. Because you know what? Because MFers Live, we can stream for 4 hours straight before we're kicked out. So we can do like 3 hours, 59 minutes, shut it off, and reactivate again. So, every 4 hours, we'll do a 24-hour thing. Not a problem. Not a problem. People can tune in all day long, seeing what's up, seeing if any ghosts are lurking around, hanging out with the original one. Like I said, do a 24-hour lockdown. Put the original one in there. I think that after 24 hours, I don't even need a full 24 hours. I think after 24 hours, those ghosts are going to be like scratching at the door, begging to be let out, to go, to leave. Because they're not going to want to hang out with the original one. Come on. Be alone with me for 24 hours? We can have a blast, ghosts. Not a problem. Hello, Sarah. Thanks for tuning in. It's always great to see you. So, yes. So it's Richard Branson. Sorry. Sir Richard Branson's 68th birthday today. Yeah, he's the founder of Virgin Records and Virgin Airlines. So he shares his birthday with Nelson Mandela. That's pretty cool. So struggling with poor academic performance as a student with dyslexia, his headmaster told him he would either end up in prison or become a millionaire. So as a teen, he began selling records at discounted prices through his own magazine, and soon opened a record shop. Where do I go? All right. Right here. Okay. And later, a recording label that signed controversial bands like the Sex Pistols. Sex Pistols rock. Yeah. Branson formed Virgin Airways in 1984 and launched Virgin Mobile in 1999. His humanitarian work includes co-founding The Elders. a group of world leaders dedicated to solving big problems, and the International Center for Missing and Exploited Children. As an avid environmentalist, he has supported wildlife controversy groups and action on climate change. He has authored a best-selling autobiography and books about business success. That's pretty cool. Wow, he's done a lot, yes. Of course, we'll talk soon. Of course, always. Like I said, I wrote myself a little note. I did see right there. This one right here. Call Vicky. Sorry, text Vicky. And also on this day back in 1867, the heroic survivor of the RMC Titanic, Maggie Brown. She was born. Yes. So she shares, well, I guess Mandela and share birthday for her, of course. She rescued others on the doomed ship until she was finally persuaded to board the lifeboat number 6. So taking an oar herself, she tried to persuade the crewmen on board to turn back so they could save more people, even threatening to throw him overboard if he refused. Her illustrious life as a woman and humanitarian who married a poor man for love, but then was rewarded when his engineering inventions built a fortune, was portrayed in a Broadway musical and film entitled The Unsinkable Molly Brown. That's pretty cool. So, you know, and that's the thing. You always got to marry for love. Always. Come on. Anyone who dates the MF right now would have to love me because I'm not rich. I'm like borderline poor, I guess. I make enough to survive. Yeah. Works like that. So after her husband's mining engineering efforts paid off for a company in Leadville, Colorado, Margaret volunteered by working in soup kitchens to assist miners' families. Before the philanthropist's death in 1932, her fame as a well-known Titanic survivor helped her promote the issues that she felt strongly about: the rights of workers and women, education and child literacy, historic preservation, and the commemoration of bravery and chivalry displayed aboard the Titanic. Born to a poor family in Hannibal, Missouri, she is buried next to her husband in Westbury, New York. That is pretty cool. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a video at the bottom. You guys actually can check out a video about this legendary woman. All right, so let's see. We're going to share this off. And you know, we've already burnt through so much time. I didn't realize it because I've been gabbing. All right, okay, here we go. So this is going to go to... What? Are you guys going to seriously do that to me now? All right. Okay, we can make that work. No problem. All right, so here's the Twitter. Okay, now you better... Oh, there we go. Okay, so my Twitter is working properly. All right. So, okay, you know, we're going to pop up here. We're going to go to our MFers. We're going to go to my page. All right, because it should have. All right, so we're going to share this off. Okay, here we go. Boom. Right post. No, right post. All right. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I haven't been doing that. I haven't been sharing the memories of MFers live since I was doing it on my original Facebook. But I had to post one earlier today because it was pretty iconic. We had Mike Maybe. Yeah. First time we had somebody travel out of their way from another city to come guest and hang out with the original one in the studio. It was pretty cool and epic. But yes, Mike Maybe and his wife Brianne Otway guests with us, and it was pretty awesome and amazing. And if you look at Mikey in there, you know, he's barely got a beard. He's pretty cleanly shaven. But he's growing it in. He's growing in a little bit. But yeah, so we actually had them guessing, so that's pretty cool. But like I said, I haven't really shared them because I want to be able to. I got to take them all off my wall so that we can put them on Facebook, so we can actually put them in order for everybody. All right. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so now let's go back to our good news. Okay, so what else here? So it is our positive news Wednesday. Hello, Christopher. You missed it, buddy. You got yourself a shout out. It was awesome. All right. Okay, so here we go. See, this is pretty cool. Hello, Justin. How you doing, brother? It's always great to see you. And thanks for tuning in. This is our positive news for the day. Well, it's positive news. It's our positive stories from around the world. And this is actually Dave from earlier today, from about 8 hours ago. All right. Good manners do pay off. When man is desperate to meet the lotto deadline and a stranger lets him go first. Yes. So a man and his fiance are now millionaires thanks to a compassionate stranger. Aaron Walshaw was desperate to buy a ticket for the Lotto Millionaire raffle last week before it closed. When he quickly popped into a shop in Ossett, West Yorkshire, he walked up to the counter and ended up waiting behind a woman who had approached the cashier before him. So sensing his anxiety, the woman told Walshaw to go ahead of her. So with 2 minutes to spare, he bought a ticket for the raffle and he thanked the woman and left. The next day, Walshaw and his fiancée, Sherry Halley, went about their business and ran a few errands. The two spent some time counting pennies in their home to see if there was enough for a weekend camping trip. Then they checked their lottery app and saw that they had just won £1 million. Well, I guess that's euros, right? Yeah, 1 million euros, which is roughly about 1,305,000. 1,305,000 US. Yeah. So this is a quote by them. We had lots of pennies lying around the house, and we just decided that evening to count up some to see how many we had. Says Hale. We were chuffed when we worked out that we would be over. That we had over 50 euros in pennies that was going to be used to go camping. But that was all blown out of the water when we later checked our ticket. So Walshaw and Hale believed that they had been the winners. They would have not been the winners if the woman had not let them actually cut in line. So see, compassion goes a long way. So she must have seen that I was in a rush because she insisted that I went before her. So with a stroke of luck that turned out to be, said Walshaw. I don't think I would have been in time to buy my ticket if she hadn't let me go first. We would love to meet her again and say thank you for changing our lives. The couple plans on using the money to plan their first home together. And it's all thanks to a kind woman who let a stranger jump in line. That is. See, that's pretty nice. It is. All right, so we're going to, okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to share this off. Yeah, of course. All right, so it goes to my wall first. Okay, so we're going to tweet these out. Oh, see, my MFers Twitter page is popping up first, of course. All right, so what else we got? All right. So we are going to, we're going to cheat. We're just going to go here. We're going to go here. And it should hopefully be, there it is. That worked great. All right, I don't have to actually go to my page. It's at the beginning. All right, so we're going to share to the MFers Live Facebook page. And there we go. That's awesome. Right on. All right, so what else we got? Oh, we got to open this app again. All right, so what else? All right. Oh, I definitely got to read this one, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are going to love this one. Because, we always do the, you matter. And I always talk about, the peace, love, positivity. It's sign language for number 7. But this one's really cool. It is. Everyone in this village can actually speak sign language so that deaf residents can be treated equally. I think that's really awesome. So this village actually has 3,000 people. This village of 3,000 people is not quite like most communities. Almost everybody in the little village of Benkara in Bali can speak sign language so that they can properly communicate, welcome, and actually respect their 40 deaf residents. So you have a village of 3,000 people. So you got 2,960 people that speak sign language so that 40 of their deaf residents can understand and feel welcome and part of it. So that's pretty cool. So ordinarily, a town of 3,000 people would have an average of about 4 deaf residents. But the community experiences a high rate of deafness due to a recessive gene that has actually been passed down for the last 7 generations. See, sign language, 7 generations. So instead of ostracizing their deaf neighbors, however, the town made up their own form of sign language called Kata Kolak. And yes, there is actually a video on here. You guys, ladies and gentlemen, you need to really go check it out. And it is. It's called Kata Kolak. And it's a form of sign language. So this way, all their residents, everybody in that community can feel welcomed and as one. So that's pretty cool. All right, see if I can outsmart technology today. All right, so we're going to tweet this out. See, it works. All right. So we're going to pop this down here. We're going to open up this. No, of course not. Of course. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so maybe I am outsmarting technology just for today. Because watch, go to do it tomorrow, and it'll get stumped. All right, so here we go. We're going to push that over to MFers Live. All right, so let's open this app again. Oh, we realized we have hit half our time. All right. Okay, so did you get some ads? Did you? I hope so. All right, so we're gonna do some more shout outs. Here we go. All right. So we're gonna right from the top. Okay, so we have what is MJ, Mary Jane, go forth. There you go. All right, we got Charlie Pratt. We have it was actually back to back. Double shout out for Kim Hunter. We got look, Suli Zohan. There you go, dear. All right, and then we have Peter Zelika. All right, and I know I dropped another one, right? Rich Nelson. And then we have Angie Doyle. We have Tamara Richards. All right, and then get this right here because we dropped this one. Sorry, King Rems. All right, I dropped King Rems. My bad. There you go. Remo Ferraro. Hey, Kat, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. You got busy painting. Okay, paint all over there. All right, so most whatever. All right, so we have Caitlin McCandles, and then second pop. Nope. All right. So can you do this one? Okay. So we're gonna get you to send out some positive vibe. Ooh, local. All right. Well, I guess Milton. I think he's in Milton right now. But there you go, Stefan Franchetti. Stefan, not Stephanie, but Stefan. There you go, brother. Right on. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, brother? It's always great to see you popping in. All right. Okay, so here you go. And see, look, there's MFers all over the world. They are. They might not recognize that they're MFers, but they're MFers. They are. All right, so when a little girl's beloved toy disappears, grocery store workers sift through the landfill until they actually find it. Yeah. So these 3 grocery store workers went above and beyond the call of duty to help a little girl who was heartbroken over the loss of her best friend, a small stuffed animal named Bunny. So 3-year-old Madison had been out shopping with her mother, Jenna Rachel, at a Publix grocery store in Daphne, Alabama, when they arrived home and realized that her beloved toy friend was missing. So since Madison has had Bunny since she was born, the youngster was understandably distraught. So on Friday morning, Rachel returned to the store and asked if anyone had found the stuffed rabbit. The customer service rep said that no one had turned in the rabbit. So the dejected mother went home and took to social media, asking if anyone had seen Bunny. So the post was shared hundreds of times until it was spotted by Mike Gayhart, the manager of the local Publix. Unable to bear the thought of a heartbroken toddler being without her best friend, he told Rachel that he would be checking surveillance footage for the rabbit. So Gayhart looked over the security footage of Rachel's visit to see that Bunny had been left in their shopping cart as they were loading their groceries into their car. He was then mortified to see poor Bunny thrown into the trash, where it had then made its way to the dumpster and finally to a compactor that was taken to the landfill. So not to be discouraged, Gayhart got 3 of his employees, Alex Chandonet, Jordan De La Rosa, and Bobby Barnhart, to go with him to the landfill and sort through the trash in search of Bunny. And they actually managed to find him amongst the garbage. That's awesome. So Gayhart took the rabbit home, washed him off 3 times, and brought it back to Madison. Rachel, who had not known of the Bunny's journey to the landfill or the resulting rescue mission, was so shocked by Bunny's homecoming that she made a post on Facebook praising the Publix workers for their compassion. I plan on calling Publix corporate to tell them and posting to news sites and radio sites to make sure that everyone knows how awesome these people are. This is what Rachel wrote. This is above and beyond and a true example of the good people in the world. That is awesome. Ooh, wait, maybe we can actually find the article. Ooh, yes, all right. So let's see here. Can we find it? So we just had Jenna. Oops, where'd it go? Okay. So actually looks like it's a pretty big post. Wow. Oh, you cute. All right, so this is the actual post. I'm going to read the actual post for everybody. Okay. It was the Friday, of course. All right. So it says Bunny has been found. I have the most incredible story. First, thank you to all who shared the post and the comments. Bunny is a special friend to our daughter, and we have missed him and so glad that he is back. A huge thank you goes out to Publix Daphne for such kindness, compassion, and it speaks to the store's brand and integrity as a company. I received a call on Monday. The manager of Publix had seen this post and jumped to action. They searched their video cameras following me, Maddie, and Bunny to the parking lot, and then followed Bunny from the cart being tossed into the trash. Bunny then went from trash can to dumpster to the compactor to the garbage truck and then to the landfill. So Mike, the amazing manager at Publix in Daphne, plus 3 additional employees, went to the landfill to dig for Bunny and found him. Mike took Bunny home and washed him 3 times to get him nice and clean. Bunny still has a stench, but we are so happy he is home. Maddie has not let him go, and she says that he doesn't stink. I plan on calling Publix corporate to tell them and posting to news sites and radio sites to make sure that everyone knows how awesome these people are. This is above and beyond a true example of the good people in the world. I'm adding pictures of sweet Maddie and her bunny down below in the comments section. My little girl left her beloved bunny at Daphne Publix in one of the children's shopping carts. She's had this since she was born, and he goes everywhere with her. So we were trying to beat the storm post grocery shopping. And left poor bunny in the cart. We have checked with Publix, and they have not had anyone turn him in. So that's what it says. Help us find money. That was the original post that she posted. That's cute. I don't know. Let's see if I can get that. Let's see if I can get that blown up a little bit, maybe. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if I can get the picture of Bunny in here for you. Okay. Oh no, it's not going to stretch. All right. I don't know. Let's see if you guys can see that. Angle it, maybe. Look. There she is. There's little Madison holding little Bunny. All right. I don't know. Maybe I can get this one to pop over more. Let's see. This is really good picture. There you go. There she is. There's little Madison in her seat, holding Bunny, being all happy and excited. There you go. That is. It's really cute. And like I said, it goes to show that there's a lot of really nice people out there. And don't get wrapped up in the negativity of the news out there. Yes, we have to deal with the negativity out there because it's what's happening in the world. But always remember, there are so many good people out there. And if you guys ever get down and out and you're like, no, there's no good people, there's lots. And like I always say, being an MFer, we're just the quiet types. We're usually the type to sit there and, just do things, the kindness out of our heart. We don't look for anything in return. This store owner, manager, took it upon himself, and they did. They went all above and beyond to be able to find this little girl's bunny. They didn't have to. They could just went there and went, hey, let's buy her a new bunny and stay with us. But they did. They went above and beyond, and they did, and they made a little girl very happy. So right on, Publix, right on. Okay. All right, so let's open this back up. Let's get some more here. All right. All right. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is a really cool one. This goes into our medical positive stories if it wants to. Okay. So we're going to sit here and take a quick sip as we wait for it to load. And of course, just as I'm about to get the cup to my mouth, it loads. All right, here we go. This is dated from like 4 hours ago. So on a hunch, a doctor applies HPV vaccine to advanced skin cancer and dozens of tumors disappear. Yeah. So a doctor's hunch has eliminated all signs of advanced skin cancer from a patient who had no other options of treatment. So 2 years ago, a 97-year-old woman whose right leg was covered with squamous cell tumors went to see dermatologist Anna Nichols at Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center. Surgery is the standard of care for most patients with skin cancer, but the woman's tumors were so numerous that it was impossible to operate. So they say that she was not a candidate for surgery because of the sheer number and size of her tumors. She wasn't a candidate for radiotherapy, and again, for the same reasons, said Dr. Nichols, an assistant professor at the University of Miami Miller School of Medicine, whose report on this case was published online in JAMA Dermatology. So luckily, Nicholas has had experience with this kind of cancer before. So squamous cell carcinoma is the second most common form of skin cancer. Evidence suggests that the human papillomavirus, the HPV, plays a role in the development of some types of the skin cancer. Though there is very little research that suggests an HPV vaccine could combat existing skin tumors. A case report by Dr. Nichols in 2017 showed that the HPV vaccine, Gardasil, reduced the number of new basal and squamous cell skin cancers in 2 patients. So Tim Lonandes, a voluntary faculty member at suggested using the vaccine as an off-label treatment by directly injecting it into the tumors. So since her patient had no other options, Dr. Nichols offered her the treatment. It is considered an off-label use because Gardasil is only approved for the prevention of cervical, anal, and genital cancers caused by the human papillomavirus. I think we had a really reasonable acceptation and good data that this was actually going to work. At the very least, do no harm to this patient and possibly provide some benefits, said Dr. Lonandes. To have this type of result in such an advanced patient, I think was beyond all of our expectations. The patient was first given 2 doses of the 9-valent HPV vaccine in her arm, and they were done 6 weeks. And a few weeks later, Dr. Nichols directly injected several, but not all, of the patient's tumors. The injections were given 4 times over 11 months. All of her tumors completely resolved 11 months after the first direct tumor injection, and she's had no reoccurrences. Wow, Dr. Nichols said. It's been about 24 months now since we started with the treatment. They decided to try it, and it worked. It killed them all off, said the patient, who is now looking forward to celebrating her 100th birthday this fall. Wow, that's amazing. So Nichols hopes that the patient's success story will prompt further research into using the vaccine as a treatment for skin cancer patients. That is awesome. See, it's the joys of being in this, because I always joke with everybody, I was always born in the wrong era. But the joys of being born in this era is the treatments and the technology and how far advanced we are is all in this day and age, and it's pretty awesome. We have people living past their hundreds, living past, like, for somebody to live to be 100, it's not a big, going, wow, they live to be 100. No, it's like, yeah, they'll be about 100. As like, I remember when I was younger, it was like, wow, that person lived to be 100 years old. Wow, that's amazing. But there are so many people who are being able to live to that age now. It's just amazing. All right, so we are going to pop back in here. We're going to jump in here, and it should be, yes, there it is. So yeah, smart technology today. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm on right. Okay, so we're going to pop this down. We're going to put this on the page. There we go. MFers Live. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. And it is shared off to the MFers Live Facebook page. All right, there we go. That's pretty cool. Right on. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, all right. So we're getting that time. Okay. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening to some positive stories. Thanks for hanging out with the original MF on Hump Day. All right. Listening to some positive stories that happen around the world. And helping celebrate, Nelson Mandela Day. He would have been 100 years old today. That is awesome. It is. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in, hanging out with us. To the ones out there, I know that you guys watch. I know. I don't have a little group of followers out there. They do watch. They don't comment. They don't react. That's all right. So good. But I know that they're watching. So I'm doing something right? Because, at least they're not giving me negative comments, right? So it's always a good thing. It's always a plus. All right. I just want all you to know the real time, all right? But I want all my MFers to know I love each and every last single one of you. Yes, I do. My over 500 followers, I love all of you. Because without all of you, MFers Live wouldn't be where it is today. We wouldn't be doing some of the really exciting, cool, wicked things that we do. It's awesome. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, so make sure you tune in tomorrow night. All right, tomorrow's our Thursday. All right, remember, it's our tea time. It's our tea time Thursday. We're going to be sitting there drinking back some tea. We're going to be reading some facts. Okay, Master Chef's already on, working hard on it right now, researching some facts for tomorrow. Like I said, the man's all over it. It's pretty cool. All right. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in. So remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel. All right. Make sure you tune in. And yes, if you're watching me live right now or you're watching me on a replay, always remember, okay, if you can't say it to yourself, okay, come tune into my show. I say at the end of my shows, if that's not good enough for you, reach out to me personally, okay, and I will personally say it to you because you know what? I believe in it. That's why I say it every night, okay? Because I do. I truly do believe it, okay? And always remember, ladies and gentlemen, that you matter because you know what? Each and every last single one of you do, all right? And please don't ever believe that you don't matter because you know what? You do, okay? And I'll sit there, I'll argue with you until I'm blue in the face, and I will tell you, you matter, all right? Because there's no way you can talk me out of it to sit there and go, okay, yeah, you don't matter because that ain't happening because you know what? You do. You always matter. And never forget that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, in the words of Bill Nye, the science guy, let's help save this world. The best way I believe we can do that is by spreading a little bit of peace, love, and positivity wherever we go. You have yourselves a great night. Love you all.